Hello everyone and welcome to the 2023 River Riot presented by Visit the Shoals and supported by Innova Champion Discs. Ace Run Productions bringing you coverage of this PDGA B tier from the McFarland Disc Golf Course here in Florence, Alabama. Your commentary team, I am Felix.
And I am Conrad.
Conrad, we're here for the inaugural event of this River Riot tournament here in Florence, Alabama. We've got two beautiful courses designed by that man right there, Hall of Famer Logan Bowers.
Yes, and he came out and did a wonderful job with the property that he was given. Both of them are nice properties to visit. Let's take a look at the players that we have here. First on the card, we have E. Lucas Pierce, 1005 rated with 9 career wins. We also have Jordan Henshaw, 994 with 7 career wins. And man, wait till you see this guy throw.
Yeah, lots of power, compact delivery. Someone who should be familiar to you from our coverage, Logan Bowers, 1015 rated, 75 career wins, sidearm specialist, has all the shots you need. And Benjamin Page, who we've had on coverage before as well, making a return here, 993 rated with 29 career wins, looking to make a splash in this opening round.
So here we go, hole 1. It is sponsored by Play It Again Sports here at McFarland Park. We are playing the gold layout. This hole ranked as the 11th most difficult hole on the course, so not that difficult, but we'll see that we have some trees to contend with off the tee here as you approach into the green area. You have your option if you want to go through or around. You can go around either side, left or right, and you do have to be wary of the water that is behind. It is a little low, but you still don't want to reach it. It is reachable.
Yeah, the tricky part of this hole definitely comes into play in the last third or so of that hole, just kind of beating that last grouping of trees.
Yeah, Lucas looked like he hung that out a little wide there, just not making his way back. So he's out in circle 2's edge.
Jordan Henshaw, also sponsored by In Zone, which does the quick sticks, which is Levon Wolf's company. If you haven't gotten your hands on a quick stick, man, I tell you what, they save you money. Mine is paid for itself time and time again, and not only retrieving my discs, but plenty of my friends' discs as well.
See Logan here taking the forehand route, but he turns that over just a little bit, and it's a little low, so he doesn't get any ground action that he was expecting. It's going to put him inside of circle 2 as well.
This looks like a better line here from Benjamin. If he could just beat these last set of trees.
Yep. That's all you can ask for on this hole. That right there is exactly how you draw it up.
Yeah, very well executed here. Long look here for Logan to start off here. Logan, not a fan of laying up, so I would assume he's running this. Gave that a bid there.
What do you mean a fan? I don't think he understands the terminology at all.
Yeah, you're right.
See, that right there was a purposeful layup. That's not what Logan did.
Give a big shout out to the Singing River Golf Club here for their support of this event. And that beautiful Volkswagen Beetle there.
Called Mama Dot. Benjamin making easy work with his great tee shot there, tapping in his birdie. And everyone else is going to tap in a par. All right, first hole done.
No damage, everybody coming out clean there. We've already got a leader in the clubhouse. Well, a leader after one hole. Hole 2, again, big shout out to Play It Again Sports. This par 4 comes in at 698 feet. You have water carry on the right hand side. You also got water a little bit here on your left hand side, which can be a little bit tricky if you're trying to land your disc somewhere around this area here to give yourself a little bit of a punch shot through this tree line. You're kind of gonna see players throwing forehands and wider backhands to give themselves a hyzer look through that tree line gap there to try to simplify this into 2 shots. Not an easy hold, as you can see the ranking. Benjamin wanting some left finish to this disc, and he's going to get it there. He's going to have himself a couple different options on how to attack for the second shot from there.
Yeah, there's various ways that you can play this hole. There's first shot is just don't get wet, and second shot is figure out which lane you're going to use to approach.
A little surprised to see Logan going with the backhand here. I thought maybe the forehand would give him a little bit of a wider opening for the second shot, but I'm sure he's played these courses a lot more than I have, so he must know something.
Obviously, he's going for placement, and this is, yeah, that is going way to the right, a long ways to the right.
Oof.
We didn't even take the drone over there. I don't even know what that looks like to get to the basket from over there.
Benjamin first to approach here, trying to find one of the many gaps in this tree line. Beats all of them and gets to, looks like about circle 2's edge.
Well, he's inside circle 2, so closer to 1's edge. Okay. The green is, or the basket is kind of like perched slightly on Logan. Didn't make it past that tree, got a little deflection there. So the green isn't perfectly level, has a slight little hill on it. It looks like it's on a previous or old ball golf tee pad. So
this looks very, very good. Chipping its way around the basket. A little bit of a roll away there at the end, but it's going to curl up well inside circle 1, leaving him with about 20 to 25 feet left for his birdie.
Yep, it's not a bad putt to have, especially since it's not extremely windy.
And Jordan, who was way off on the right-hand side, has a wide open hyzer line that puts him inside the circle as well.
Logan with his little touch forehand here is, whoa. He was ringing, again, the man doesn't know what layup means. He was definitely trying to lay that in the basket. Oh. And Benjamin just a little low there. See if Jordan can capitalize on this birdie opportunity.
Good strong putt.
And he does.
Nicely done there, cleaning up from about 25, 28 feet. Getting the birdie on hole 2, getting himself under par for the round. Von Wolf on the bag for him. Nice to have a Hall of Famer on the bag for you.
I just have to assume that. I've never had that happen, so I don't know. As long as it doesn't add undue pressure.
Yeah, for sure. Logan puts his in the basket as well to remain even so far through the round, and Benjamin will take the par as well to close out hole 2. He's got some company in the under par department there with him now. Guys, see you right back here after this break.
The Innova Rolo, the disc made for rolling. 4. The Rolo, making rollers fun.
All right, catching back up with the action here on hole 3, a par 4 coming in at 702 feet. You got a very precarious gap here off the tee. You got to pick your lane and know exactly which way it's going to go. Main thing is to get it out here into the middle of the fairway. If you can make it out, you should have a simple approach up and down to get inside the circle to try to secure a birdie. If for any reason you end up off on your tee shot, you still have a good chance of saving par. when that forehand looks a little turned over, and yeah, it turns and burns. Yeah. That's going to give him quite a distance to make up, though, if he's going to try to get to the green from there.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a trickier gap than it would appear. There's a low ceiling. It kind of pinches in as your disc is starting to make its turn if you're throwing the forehand, which can definitely add more difficulty to it. I did see some guys in practice trying to go over the top. I didn't see this, though. Anheuser around it.
Yeah, you just got to have some faith that the disc is going to come back out.
And it does.
Yeah, it did.
Logan, very proficient.
Of course, we want to see Logan. Yep.
Oh, he goes over the top with it, though.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think he wanted that. Because now he's way off over to the right. Doesn't really have a clean look at getting to the basket from there. Jordan made a push, but he's not going to get all the way to the green.
Nah, from that position, it's not really a realistic thought to attack there for the birdie. You're just trying to do placement shots for a par, and another low release here for Mr. Pierce.
Logan has found his gap, and he's fired through it, and has definitely made up whatever shortcomings he had going over there on the right. He's just past the basket now. He'll be putting back at it from inside the circle.
Yeah, he was about 300 feet away there. Threw a little bit past it. This looks okay, but not quite what you want is to see the wind is starting to pick up here and affecting some of these shots here.
Yeah, since this is an old ball golf course, it does get open and airy.
Beautiful touch.
Get a little ground action there. And get a little touch by Jordan there, putting that by the basket to make that par putt just a little easier.
I look at Jordan's
Benjamin here.
The floaty bit. I look at Jordan's form, and it almost looks like it's a chore for him to try to not throw 500 feet. Like he's consciously thinking about slowing down the run up and the momentum and the swing overall on his actual approach shots there. Don't want to gloss over that birdie there for.
Yeah, Logan with a nice save.
Oh my goodness.
Now, you don't really see that happen a lot on these chain stars, even though it's an older. But that was just right on the pole, right between the chains, and just came right back out at him.
Yeah, it's a disc catchers, not the chain stars. But
yeah, disc catcher, yeah.
But we also don't know how long these baskets have been out there. It could be some rusty chains that are just a little stiff, and that one just hit center and just kind of got pulled out more than chained out.
Yeah, he made it all the way to the pole.
Nothing doing as we're holding pat here through 3 holes. And on to hole number 4, yet another par 4. This one coming in at 620 feet. OB hazard on your right-hand side there as you'll be looking to clear that with a hyzer shot. Coming out of the gap, setting yourself up for a precarious shot into a sloped and undulating green here. Shots coming from right to left are probably going to be your best bet, as anything moving left to right can tend to skip off of this side hill here and give a longer look than you would like for par, but there's very much a potential for roll away on the up shots as well as the putts. See Logan lining up his gap. Couple different options to choose from. Most guys are just going to take this straightforward shot like this, punch it right out towards you, Conrad, let it fade back over to the left.
And that's all you really need. If you feel like you get the itch and the urge to throw the 600, the 6 bills, you're just going to have to contend with the water that's on the right.
Like this.
Like this.
Oh, my goodness.
Just makes it over.
What a pump.
I hope he did that for the cameras. He really didn't need to do all that.
Yeah, he's only got about 100 or so feet left into the actual pin. This is a stable
I don't know what this stable disc he throws is, but he trusts it for sure.
Yeah. Very good placement there. If you can be on the right-hand side, it's a little bit of an advantage because you can see the actual pin, where if you go further left, that mound kind of blocks your vision of the actual pin. You can see it's
you can see just the top of the band from where he's at right now. And that's from the camera's view. He may not even be able to see that.
Right. Although it looks like he had it dialed in on radar. That was perfect. Nice squatch bag there. Big fans of squatch here at Ace Run Pro.
Another one coming in, and that one landed just before the basket and rolls up nice and close and tight.
Have a little downhill look for his birdie. Logan with that slow, methodical little walk up that he does on these approach shots. Again, playing to the hillside, letting the disc roll on up against it, taking off the natural energy and curling towards the basket.
Jordan trying to put a little touch on his. Goes a little far and gets, whoa, that's an unfortunate roll.
Longest drive of the bunch, and he's going to have the longest putt of the bunch as his reward. Not fair.
Oof. All right, nice birdie putt there.
That one
into a slight headwind.
Yeah, that one's a little scary, especially after the bounce back that he just had on his previous putt. But that one sticks for him. Nice birdie there for Benjamin. Birdie as well for Logan Bowers, and unfortunately the par to finish it out there for Jordan Henshaw on hole 4. So everybody on the card now under par.
Let's take a look here at hole 5, a par 3 coming in at 350. You can see the basket right there the entire way. Just make it over the water and figure out how you're going to address this basket being on the edge of the mound. More than likely you want to come in from the right and just have it settle up next to the basket, or you could challenge it on the left side with a forehand and have it climb up the hill. Both options are viable. Let's see which one the players here choose.
Wants it to get down, it does, and it settles nicely behind the basket there, giving him about a 20-foot putt coming back. This looks very wide.
Forehand, one backhand so far, but yeah, this is wide and doesn't have enough action to move back over towards the basket. So he's outside of the circle there with a putt that's going downhill behind the basket.
Yeah, that's a scary look there. I like the forehand play more. You kind of use the hillside to check the speed off of your disc, as that one looks like it's going to climb up towards the pin there. Where the backhand, if you hit it a little hard, can tend to run away from the basket.
This looks like it has a good angle on it, and it should.
And there it goes, running away from the basket. I just feel like the forehand kind of will dig into the hillside a little better there. I don't know if you guys saw in the background.
If he could land it.
Yeah, sorry. It's just commenting on the river that's behind you when we were teeing off. It just gives me such vibes of Waco and the Brazos East River.
The beast.
Yes, there it is. You can see it there in the background.
Oh, yeah, especially that cliff. Yeah, I was saying about Jordan's drive. If he would have hit on the flat a little bit more than so on the behind it, that's kind of led to it going further down the hill than landing on the flat and like moving over towards it.
Yeah, for sure. Really good putt there.
Wow.
By E. Lucas, and unfortunately, Logan's going to miss left.
Great putt, Jordan. Great putt.
Good camaraderie on the card always makes it fun. Got to celebrate all the putts, no matter how big or small. All right, Pierce moving to 2 down, matching so far Logan and Benjamin. We'll be right back.
Missy. Taking the risk.
All right, welcome back to the action. Here we are, hole 6, 2/3 of the way already through the front 9. It's par 3 coming in at 335 feet. It is a beautiful classic tunnel shot. Throw your straightest disc that you got right down this tunnel. Try to execute the look for the birdie. There are some sneaky lines that can get you a look if you go too far right or left, but everybody's trying to pure this shot and really just one up each other on the card. Coming in ranked 9th in difficulty, right in the middle of the pack. Let's see how these guys attack it.
For everyone out there, you haven't missed any of the holes. He meant to say 1/3 of the way through, not 2/3.
Yeah, well, I said 2/3 of the way through the front 9.
Oh, okay. Now I'm with you.
I feel like this disc has been in Logan Bowers' bags for like 10 years. Every time we've seen him play, he's throwing this disc and he's getting beautiful results like that.
Yep. No reason not to throw it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a little early on the turn.
Ooh. Yep. See if we can get this one to flip up. It does.
Just needs to settle
This one
softly.
to come out.
That's just fine.
Yep. Circles edge putt. Benjamin here, don't know if he's going outside line or the inside line. Inside line there. Oh, that straightened up on him.
It did, and a good tree.
That tree helped him out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Brings him back towards the bucket there. Pierce with a little bit of a straddle step out look.
Ooh,
Good bid there.
it's a good look.
See Jordan lining up the birdie look. Knocks it on
Nice
home.
putt.
Just outside.
Circle 2 stats.
Well done for sure.
And Logan with the cleanup there, getting his birdie.
CTP on the hole there for Logan. Well, I should say CTP of the card. I don't know if anybody got closer during the tournament. I don't want to ruffle any feathers.
It wasn't on camera, didn't happen.
That's true. Clean up there for Pierce as well, maintaining at 2 down. But Logan Bowers is running a little bit ahead of the pack with that birdie there, bringing them to 3 down through 6 holes.
Hole number 7. Par 3, 366, ranking number 1. That's the hardest hole. You'll see here this gap, the initial gap is tight, and as you move down the fairway, there's even more tight gaps that you got to hit. You got to pick your line if you're going backhand, forehand, or I wish there was a straight hand, but there isn't. So pick your poison and see how close you can get. If you can get to the circle on this one, you definitely want to take the opportunity to get birdie if it comes up.
Flex forehand.
Wow.
Outside.
Wow.
Back in. Gets an unfortunate little kick at the end there. I love that strategy, though.
Unfortunate and fortunate. Got a kick away and then kicked a little bit closer. Put him right at the circle's edge.
Look at
And
this.
this is magnificent. Oh, wow.
What a shot by Jordan Henshaw. Just a floaty, beautiful mid-range. Nice and high. That thing must have been very neutral because it never quite fought either left or right.
Ooh.
That gets,
I can't tell if he clapped and made it kick or if it kicked before he clapped.
the clap came after the kick, so it was a kick clap. But he did stay in bounds. Another clap there after the kick. There it is. Another kick clap. That's
Comment below and tell us about your recent kick clap that you've had.
See what kind of magic Benjamin can
Wow,
work here.
this is a very creative shot.
No way.
And wow, like that, I don't even see that line at all, and he just perfected it.
Oh man, a little bit of a helpful rollout at the end to possibly give him a long look here.
Yeah, to save this par.
Little floaty bid there. Not quite gonna get it done. Logan for birdie.
Oh yeah,
Dang.
for birdie, but just low.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What a drive.
Yes. When you're looking at this hole and you're seeing that it's, it's a par 3, 366, and it's ranking the most difficult one, you realize that there's a lot of birdies that you want to get on this course. And that this hole really had to earn its way of being the most difficult one, being so short.
Absolutely. Hole number 8, a par 4, 580 feet, mandatory on the left-hand side that the drone is flying through. Now you have the out of bounds on the right-hand side with the roadway. This hole then proceeds to make a slight right to left turn, setting you up for a secondary tunnel shot here. You're going to see a lot of guys kind of playing the fairway driver, right-hand side, letting it kind of skip in and giving them a look at this tunnel shot here. Really, the drive itself, it's going to determine what your second shot is going to potentially look like. Might see some forehands as well. A lot of creativity here.
Another high release by Jordan.
Just
And
right,
oh, what a fortunate kick.
right back to the actual tunnel. Flex forehand, I'm assuming here, unless this is going to flip up. No, it's a flexor.
No, it was a flex. He didn't like it.
Too low.
It burnt over. But it came back to the middle, so he'll still have a straight path down to the basket.
Yeah. The tee pad here, like, it lines you up for the fairway that you don't want to hit, because you want to get left like this.
Yeah.
This looks very good. That'll do just fine. So you're almost walking up. You can see all these guys are not quite walking up in line with the actual tee pad.
And that one looks like that's turned and burned as well. It's going to make his way back over towards the short pad.
Yeah, he has.
So making it back here gives you the straight look at the basket. So just throw a nice little mid or a straight fairway, and that one's a little too straight.
Yeah, needed.
Didn't make his way over. Oh, well, it's fine, actually.
Yeah, he's okay.
Those-
Didn't quite fade at the end, but he's still inside the circle.
He's going to have just that one tree to contend with, and
There's
Logan going with his go-to disc there. He's going to leave it a little short, just outside the circle's edge there.
Yeah, I left a little meat on there for sure. It's going to be about 36, 37 feet. This looks much better.
And
That's the putt you want.
Jordan. Yeah, Jordan's definitely played this hole before. He knew the right place to land it to get the reaction, just to slide up to the basket.
Benjamin a little up against that tree. Doesn't look like it affected him too much. Just kind of alters your approach angle a bit.
Mm-hmm. All right, Logan just missed a similar putt,
Not
but he
missing that one.
redeems himself here.
Getting the first run back of the day as well for that one. Closer to 40 feet there, actually. Right-hand side, and the chain sucked that one in, bring it all the way down into the bottom of the cage there. Beautifully done for Logan Bowers. Oh,
What tree? I don't see no tree. Ain't no tree in my way.
right at circle's edge for Pearson. He knocks it on home as well for the birdie.
Benjamin with his birdie put in, and we should see Jordan.
We're going to see a star frame here? I did not expect with those drives that we'd be looking at a star frame. But
We say that, but remember, this was ranked the easiest hole on the course right now.
Yeah. Good eye. Birdies all around. One hole left to go on the front nine. We'll we'll see it right after this break.
Quit being stuck in the past. Check out the new and improved website at infinitediscs.com.
All right, here we go. Hole 9, the par 4 coming in at 606. Again, we got this dry hazard. I think it's marked off good. It's going to say it's mostly dry in there. It's supposed to be a water hazard. You want to make it over that and land either in the middle or over towards the left. The harder of the shots from the drive is going to be your approach to the basket. Here you see that it's perched not only on the back of a mound, but also on a mound on top of a mound. So the rollaway potential is great on everything from your approach shot to your putt.
Mounds on mounds on mounds. I'm pretty sure you captured the guy that got stuck in there during that drone preview.
Yeah,
there was a gentleman that
they
saw
had to.
fish.
They had to go get the fire department had to come to
drag him out of there. He got sucked in, waders and all, and just could not get out. Basically became quicksand. But shout out to the fire department coming out to rescue that man. What a beautiful drive by Logan Bowers.
Yeah, I saw him when I was droning. I had no clue what was actually going on. I'm like, why are they? It just looked like they were watching them.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of weird sport is this that they're just watching this man trapped in
the mud? That same stable
disc. Is this the Alabama thing that I don't know about? Oh.
You see that same stable disc again for Benjamin Page on this shot. Pierce also turning over a stable disc and letting it fight back over.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's going to go with a forehand approach. Okay. See if he put the right amount of pace on here to stay up top. And that's perfection. It's exactly how you would draw it up.
Benjamin looking for the backhand option.
Try to put a little height on it so that it falls gently. And it does. Still inside the circle, but leaves him with a daunting putt with the hill in the background. Jordan doing the same, but better.
Wow.
Putting it under the basket. All right.
These guys are dialing in these upshots. Can be a lot trickier than it looks like with this. Like you said, the rollaway here on these mountains could happen at any moment.
But all of them are just. Never mind everything I said during the whole preview about the rollaway. It's obviously, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Flat, completely flat on all sides. Don't you do it.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, doesn't allow him to tap out. Oh, okay, there. There it is.
Oh, that's something I would do.
Another birdie there for Pierce to bring him to 3 down so far through the front 9. The old borrow a putter for Logan.
At least he didn't leave it in there.
That's true. Brings him to 5 down through the first 9 holes here. Really strong start as well for Jordan Henshaw's 5 down.
Looking at the scores at the turn, we see Aiden Scott's up there, 8 under through 11 holes, with Hunter and Dylan at the same.
Yeah, lots of 8s so far leading the way. Appreciate you guys checking out the action from the first annual River Riot here in Florence, Alabama. Make sure to check out at Ace Run Pro at all of our socials, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We're always out there doing different stuff, and you could potentially get some giveaways if you're paying attention, so keep an eye out. And a big thank you, of course, to our Patreon community, our Ace Runners, helping to bring you more and more coverage like this for the off season. Check us out at patreon.com/Ace Run Pro to become an Ace Runner today. We will check you guys right back here for the back 9.